Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. It hasn't got much brighter since this morning, to be fair, and we're off out on our afternoon run, so to speak. So Labour today have been like Labour have always been. So we're just going to cover quickly, I think it's two, maybe three things that have happened today. The first thing is, of course, is they've announced the new paint scheme for the trains, because we're bringing the British rail, all the Britain's railways back under state ownership, because it worked so well when it was British Rail. But in any case, come back and we're going to have Union Jacks on our trains. It's going to cost a lot of money to have all our trains with Union Jacks on, because yeah, that'll make them run quicker and better and on time and not be delayed when it can't now. I mean, it's got a Union Jack on it, for God's sake. I mean, the fallacy and stupidity of the Labour government, and quite a lot of people who jump up and down and go, yeah, it's great for your railway, should be back into state ownership, yay! Except, of course, the only bit that we actually will own is the railway itself. All the trains that run on the railway are from private lease companies, so we have to lease it off. So millions and millions and millions of pounds for the state railway go somewhere else. But it's all okay, because everything's going to be great now, because at a massive expense to everybody, we're going to repaint all our trains with the Union Jack, so everybody knows in Britain that it's a British train, because it's not as if trains go away anywhere else on holiday and yeah, need to show that they're British. We already know they're British. I mean, they've made this huge flipping hoo-ha about the fact that the trains have Union Jacks on. Wow, okay, thanks for that. Oh, and of course they froze the rail fares. Well, some of them. And apparently that puts money in your pocket. I still don't understand how that works, but then again, it is the madness of Labour. Then, of course, old Angela Rayner was back today, apparently giving a rousing speech, because of course she's going to be back in the cabinet, because you can quit / be sacked for tax evasion, and there's still no announcement of whether or not she's actually paid that tax back, and you can come back into government. I'm sure they'll give her, the media that is, much as a rough ride as they did when Zia Youssef quit and then went back again. Of course not. I mean, as I say, just when you think it can't get any more worse, Angela Rayner's back, and now she's also, as she was before, being touted as our new Prime Minister. Jesus Christ, if you thought fucking Dalek Starmer was bad, oh my God, that flipping ginger minge foul-mouthed piece of dirt will be, she'll elevate everything. So we've got that amazing piece of news as well. What else have Labour been doing today? Oh yes, they've announced their inquiry into the grooming gangs now. They've finally announced who's going to lead the investigation, and it's going to take 3 years, and they're going to spend £65 million on it. And when you look at what they spend on everything else, that 65 million quid is just pocket change, isn't it? Let's be honest, they're not really interested in finding it. Apparently it's going to take 3 years to listen to all the evidence. Yep, 3 years to listen to all the evidence. So there'll be plenty of time to, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, bury that one in things. And of course, we'll have all this massive investigation, and I bet you nothing happens. So we've had a new investigation that's going to cost 65 million. Remembering that we sent 100 million to the Ukraine to fix their power grid, which is continually being blown up, apparently. So there's 100 million quid pissed up the wall for no reason. Remember, we spent 117 million quid on protecting mosques, but we can only spare 65 million quid to have an investigation into the mass rape and abuse of our kids. Priorities, right? priorities. I mean, we'll give 100 million. Okay, it's frozen Russian assets, but it still will give 100 million to the Ukraine. But only 65 million to the rape gangs. So we've got today, this is just today, we got the big, huge announcement that all the trains that we don't actually own and we lease are all going to be painted in Union flags, because that's going to make everything better. Angela Rayner's back again, and she looks like she's going to be the new Prime Minister. And apparently, oh, that was the thing I forgot to mention. She says we shouldn't roll back or not be brave on the Employment Rights Bill, which will cripple and destroy what businesses are actually left after the budget, and all the tax rises have killed most of them off. The employment thing will just finish it off completely. You know, you want to have apprenticeships, but then you want to make it that an employer will not employ anyone under the age of 30 because they're too much of a risk, because they're entitled to everything when they roll in, straight from day one. And we've got an announcement of, I can't even remember the name of the woman, she's apparently an ex-child protection czar. But if we look at the fact that most of the rape gangs were covered up by child protection officers, police, etc., I'm not holding much hope. And as I said, it's 3 years, so it'll be buried. And that's just today. Those just 3 things have happened today. And it's all, I mean, I covered the first one, which is them jumping up and down and being the saviours of the armed forces by doing something that's been around since the Victorian times. New Union Jack trains, because that's going to help, even though we only actually own the railway, but the rolling stock on the railway we have to lease. So in reality, we're still held ransom to those people who provide the trains. So if they decide not to give you the trains... Oh yeah, and remember that these are crewed by drivers who get paid a shit ton of money to sit and press 4 buttons and a lever. And they earn more money than a nurse, soldier, fireman, paramedic, you know, people who actually do something. This is the madness of the world we live in right now, here in Starmer's Britain. And of course, we won't even touch Joey Barton, but we'll do that in another video. But Jesus, because they really do honestly believe the bullshit they speak, don't they? They really do. They really genuinely think that the whole country is going to be really, really happy and excited that the trains are going to be painted with Union Jacks on. Well, stickers, because they're not actually painted. They're going to be stickers. Transfers, wrap, you know, wraps like you're going in your car. That. All good, innit? Any case, enough of that. Ways to support the channel down below. If you like what I'm doing, enjoy what I'm saying, agree with what I'm saying, hit the subscribe button. Totally free, don't cost you a penny. Don't forget to ding the bell, select it to all so YouTube can blatantly ignore that. You can like, you can share, you can comment. If the comment gets deleted, popping up on the screen right now is gobstertalks@yahoo.com. Email address specifically created for the channel, so you can talk to me if you want to. And yeah, ways to support the channel down below. What else is there? Links to my social media. Oh, that's there as well. I think I'm done. So, I'll catch you in the next one.